It is time to start our adventure. This is Tales of Swordfall.
So that brawl is happening. The guard has been bloodied. I guess Nilkus hasn't taken much damage, but there's raging going on and storms and all sorts of crazy stuff, and the rest of the guards are getting their attention. And Flea, you're stealthing. You approach the scene. It looks pretty bad. What are you gonna do?
Well, how far, like, are Krakatoa, Nilkus, and Ash running? Or, like,
They're not running just yet. You do see them. They're, let's just say, a good 50 feet away. So it will take like at least one action to move up to them.
okay. Is there a building to my right?
Yeah, there's buildings on either side of you.
Okay, the building I'm right next to, can I look in the window and see if there's people in it?
Most of these are bars, so yes.
Damn, okay. Well, I'm gonna crawl on top of the building.
Okay, give me either an athletics or an acrobatics, depending on how you're trying to get up there.
I'm an acrobatic boy.
Wow, 23. Yeah, you are doing so much better than Norik.
Yeah.
So how do you do this? How do you gracefully leap up there?
I am going to... I'm gonna kind of like Doc Ock from Spider-Man this, and use my tail to pull me up while my body's just kind of look like laying there, and it's just gonna keep pulling me up.
Beautiful. So you get up there, you use your dexterous body to just, hoist yourself up, and you're on top of a building.
Yeah, do I still have an action, or is that my action?
That would be your movement right there. You still have an action.
Okay, I'm going to ready an attack if any of my allies attack something.
Wait, what?
Okay, so you're gonna attack if someone,
If one of blue group does something offensive, I'll attack with them, and I'm gonna hold that action till then.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay. So technically you have joined the fray. This is gonna get complicated so quickly.
I do not envy you one bit, Paul.
Oh, dude, I've had such crazy turn orders before, like people joining and unjoining and whole troops coming in, so this is relatively easy.
Dang.
Tabby, you are also stealthing very well, and you also come upon the scene. There looks like a rageful Krakatoa, and you know what that means. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. And there is what looks like to be a city guard. You can see the other city guards like starting to turn around. There are the two other people who you recognize them, the tiefling and the other genasi from before. They look like they're trying to help out Krakatoa.
I'm going to also hold my action, and wait to see the trigger will be if, actually, I'm going to still keep the trigger as if Taz looks like she's about to get attacked.
Alright, so if Taz gets attacked, you will do an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So technically, you're not in the battle yet, but... Norik!
Yeah.
You're finally traveling to the top of this building. That's your whole movement. You're up there, and you see the area. Well, actually, give me an investigation.
Oh, not very investigative.
No, like, there's a lot of crap up here. Like, literally, like bird crap.
Ugh. Ugh. North's kind of shaking his hand, wiping it on his pants. Do I see a lizard crawling, a particularly big lizard crawling up the building, perchance?
Yeah, about like 2 or 3 buildings down, you see a lizard folk kind of just come up, because, place kind of noticeable when you're eye level with him.
I'm
And
gonna stick my tongue out at him.
And Nark's gonna kink his head a little bit and just sort of put his hand up and give a unsure wave, like, hey.
I'm just gonna shrug and get my bow out. So that's what I did with my turn. So.
Yep. I mean, you could, if you really want to try, Norik, you could try to like jump and just move forward to wherever people are located.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll make my way over towards the lizard boy.
Alright, I'm gonna need, I said it was what, 3 buildings away?
Yeah.
That means there's 2 gaps to go over, so give me 2 acrobatics checks and let's see if you do okay. 19, and so the very first one, yeah, you do it spot on, you do it like pro. The second one, what kind of trips you up?
Nark, he jumped over that first one, and it wasn't too big of a gap, and he made it over easy, and he ran right up to the second one, and unwisely assumed it was the same size gap, but it was in fact a little bit further. And yeah, I don't know. Does he
You
manage
make
to
it.
grab the ledge?
Yeah,
or...
you make it to the other side. You're not like hurt or anything. You're not falling to your death.
Okay.
So, good job.
Kind of maybe grabbed the ledge a little bit and hoisted myself up after that.
Yep, and that is your whole turn.
All right.
Brienne, you are snaking around,
Yep. Sneaky.
and you kind of go in the same vague direction everybody else is going. You see Ash and Nilkus in an alley. The other gymnastic guy looks like he's really, really angry, and he's like crackling with lightning. That's kind of freaky.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what do you do?
She kind of tries to hide and blend in. She's trying to look at her surroundings though first. What's
Okay.
going on here?
Perception. That will just give you a general idea.
Perception.
17. Yeah, it looks like there's another figure within the alley who's kind of slumped on the wall right now. The other guards look like they're starting to get, like, the attention is starting to get focused on that alley, especially with the one shield guardian that happens to be with these guys.
Freya is going to probably just sit tight and hold until something bad happens right now.
So you're holding your action until something bad happens. Define bad.
Someone gets hurt very, very badly. Not dead, just hurt really, really badly.
Well, the city guard, looks like he's been hurt very, very badly, though.
Anyone who isn't a city guard.
So one of your allies.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'm down 20 points, but just saying.
yeah, Tabby's been like shot pretty good. So okay, so when your allies takes damage during this current fight, you will actually spring into action.
Yes, because Rayanne doesn't need any more trouble with the law right now. She's trying to just kind of hold it out. Seeing if this gets handled.
Okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Taz.
Okay.
Same
So-
stuff.
When I look at the group, what exactly do I see? So it's my allies, the guard on the ground, and there are other guards coming, and they haven't made it yet?
Yes, that is exactly what's happening. There's a city guard between Nilkus and Ash, and kind of Krakateurs in between them too, and it looks like maybe Krakateur has just thrown a dude against a wall. And you none of you heard the whistle, but there definitely was some kind of maybe shout or something you would assume that's gaining the attention of all these guards and this one shield guardian.
Okay. So how far are the backup guards from my allies?
They're about one movement away, so like 30 feet, a little bit more, a little bit
Okay.
less.
I cast Disguise Self
Okay.
so that I look like Clarkson,
Okay.
and I step into the alley in plain view of everyone. I did not change in view of everyone. I step out of the shadows,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm between my allies and the approaching guards,
Okay.
and I look at them and I say, "You might want to turn around now."
Give me a persuasion with advantage. $28. Holy shit.
I'm very good at that.
You're very good at that. Them thinking that you're Clarkson makes them stop, reevaluate their lives, and they turn around and start ignoring the situation in the alley, thinking that it might just be some business of Clarkson's. Everyone else, Tabby, Flea, I guess even Nork, Clarkson has entered the field.
I was gonna say if Tabby was watching my back.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
watching.
okay, so you know it's not Clarkson. That's good. Alonzo.
Yes. I've been skulking in the shadows. Do I know whether or not this is actually Clarkson?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh.
That's totes Clarkson. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Clarkson just showed up out of nowhere. Well, it seems like my cue. I'd like to kind of pop up out of stealth. Like not exactly right next to him, but like close by. Hello.
Hello.
I don't usually see you out and about.
If I whispered, could the guards hear me?
No, I'm gonna say no.
It's not really Clarkson, it's just me.
Okay, and Alonzo's face doesn't change at all, but he's gonna just kind of keep talking as if he really just to kind of enforce that you are Clarkson.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to do a performance check.
Yeah, I can do that. Dang it! What a rubbish roll.
So what goes a little like you're not doing horribly with your performance, but it's not going like smoothly. What's happening?
I'm saying his name too many times.
Oh, kind of like, wow, Mr. Clarkson, I'm glad to see you, Mr.
Exactly.
Clarkson. Clarkson.
And I'm stroking my chin just a little more nervously than meditatively. I'm off my game today.
Well, at least your dice are.
Yeah. Do the guards react, or do they not really care?
I am seeing if the guards even care at this point. No, they are just too freaked out that Clarkson has stepped out of the shadows. He's out and about, and he's telling these dudes to go away. So that was the end of the schemer planner turns, and congratulations, Taz, you made the situation a lot better.
Back to the violence.
Back to the violence. Nilkus. So
Okay.
this dude has had his face smashed against a wall, and it looks like your other two companions at the moment, they're...
Okay. He doesn't care what's going on. He has his mind set on this one guard, and he notices that the others are there. So I'm going to be using extra attack and my action surge for this.
Okay, so
First, what he's gonna do is he's going to use one of his actions to cast darkness a little bit before where the new person showed up. Whoever everyone's calling Clarkson and the guards, so they don't see anything.
Nice.
And then he's going to try to move as much as he can away from like the corner of the alleyway, or enough to shoot the guard laying down with his light crossbow twice.
So, okay. Casting spell, and that's an action.
Yes.
You're moving how many feet?
He has up to 40 speed, so I don't really know like how big this alleyway is. I don't know how far everyone's apart. So if he could get to like, I guess the corner of the alleyway enough where he can just shoot the guard, but as far away as possible with still in distance too.
Yeah, so you don't gain disadvantage. Okay, that's fair. So that's of movement, and you're gonna use your bonus action extra attack and your action surge attack.
Yes.
To shoot him twice.
Yes.
That sounds reasonable, actually.
Okay, can I roll?
Go for it. Those are both misses.
No. Okay, he's gonna use the bonus action to throw down the crossbow, and I guess he's just gonna try to get away as much as he can after that, and then that's his turn. But darkness should still be like covering their view.
Yep.
I'll post the darkness in case you want to look at that too. And that's all.
Okay, the guard's gonna get back up, and he has 2 non-human thingy-majigs to hit.
That's racist.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. So he's gonna go for the crackly boy.
Zappy boy.
Zappy boy.
We got fire and lightning. That's pretty cool.
And he's gonna do his multi-attack. Boop, boop. What's your AC, Cracketer?
I believe it is. Why is it reading? Oh yeah, I guess 4. No, should be 18.
Should be 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy gets up. He looks a little disoriented. He's been beaten pretty good by the both of you. And he's swinging his sword a little wildly and like just completely misses you, Cracketer. Just full swings, just not even hitting you.
You'll have to try better than that.
Quick question, Flea. Is that the kind of violent action against your ally that you were looking for?
No, I said that my allies hit them.
Oh, your allies hit him. Okay, that's different.
Stay tuned for the next part of this episode.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Where the Wild Things Roll. My name is John, and I will be your host and DM for this 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast set in the world of Ravarna. This podcast might be a tad different from others you've listened to. The two players will be my 12-year-old son Kinnick and my 10-year-old daughter Kaylee, as they learn to play D&D through their very first campaign. We will pick up with our adventurers as they finish their time at Paduke's Adventurers Guild, as they take their practical exams in dungeoneering, magical beasts, weapons and armor, puzzle solving, diplomacy, history of the world, and magical cause and effect before they are set out into the world. Can our two adventurers pass their classes and become full-fledged members of the Adventurers Guild? You'll have to tune in and find out next time on Where the Wild Things Roll.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.